RBN Radio.
Radio, L books, new books. We have a whole bunch of people in the building. Choice and
Yeah.
and
We got a definitely full house.
can liking the opposite sexes pictures too much on social media interfere with your relationship, your current relationship?
Say that again.
Liking too many pictures of the opposite sex, can it interfere with your actual real life relationship?
Yeah, liking too many pictures on Facebook or Instagram, because that cause problems in your relationship.
Yeah, it could.
Talk about it.
I think if it depends. If the person is real jealous, yeah, it could be bad.
Yeah.
But if y'all have a good relationship and stuff, it shouldn't cause no problem.
Would you feel some type of way if your man was liking too many Instagram models pictures or whatnot?
Well, they models, so it's whatever. That's their business. They want to get likes.
That's what we're supposed to do, though. You feel what I'm saying? We're supposed to like the pictures. That's why they put them up.
Yeah.
You think what I'm saying? Now, if you get if your mate is upset because you liking model pictures, that's like you getting upset because she liking actors pictures. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure how many females like Denzel, Blair Underwood, and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit. Get my face for liking pictures and all that, man. It's nothing. I ain't never gonna see these bitches never a day in my life.
Let's switch it up a little bit. How about if they like too many pictures of one of the neighborhood chicks or the neighborhood dudes?
Y'all can answer that. Y'all, somebody can take that.
Well, you can answer that by throwing it off to somebody else, just so you know.
I ain't gonna lie.
To get a nigga in trouble.
I get upset.
I would be upset.
Why?
That's because
that's the neighborhood chick. And you can
Exactly.
see that person. I don't know what you doing and stuff. Why you liking her stuff so damn much?
Because the picture looks nice. That's why. When the picture look nice, you hit like. It don't cost nothing.
Well, I'm saying if you hit a lot of likes, like if he's liking like a lot of her pictures, that's a problem for me. Now, it's 1 or 2 is okay, but if you liking it every day and you just liking everything she posts, that's a problem.
Maybe she got a lot of nice looking pictures.
I don't care how many nice pictures she have. Like, that's gonna be a problem.
Chris, what you think about that, Trace? What you think about that?
Well, I believe that, you know, if you let the social media get too far into your relationship, it can really damage things, you know. Just a lot of the he said, she said things, and it's all a big hype, you know. And if you let that really put a toll on your relationship, yeah, it's gonna. This is one reason why I really never did social media like that, the Facebook and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you got a lot of haters. You feel what I'm saying? And then you just got people that just want to just fuck your shit up just for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like, me liking pictures shouldn't be a problem though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not entertaining nothing. I'm just liking the pictures. So as long as it's not like I'm liking all her pictures, 1,001 pictures, then you know what I mean?
No,
it's
that's
like,
not no problem. But if you liking like 1,000 pictures or every single picture, that's gonna be a problem. But if you like pictures, it's okay. But like every single picture she posts up there, that's gonna be a problem for me.
How about this? If you know for a fact they're not messing with each other, but he likes every picture that she puts up because she really puts up nice looking pictures. Her pictures are like Instagram model worthy. Why he can't like them?
Because she ain't a model on Instagram.
Okay, but my thing is
that's like somebody liking your pictures over and over and over again.
That's gonna seem weird to me.
Why?
You do a clothing line, why would it?
I'm just trying to figure
I'm not talking about like my clothing pictures. I'm talking about my personal pictures.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between the IG model, who's really technically not a real model, the IG model, and the
because he ain't gonna never see that IG model. Now, if it's someone from the neighborhood, he could bump into her all the time.
But if you know for a fact that he ain't messing with her, he just like her pictures. Like she takes nice looking pictures, whether they're sexy or not.
Right.
Take all the pictures and the
Nah, I think no.
You see, this is where, you know, the females, they'll take it way too far. Instead of it be a picture just to be a plain picture and me liking the picture,
It take it to another
female
level.
will say I'm entertaining the bitch and being all in the bitch face, and I'm like, I'm just liking the picture. She got nice boomki.
You blind to the fact that she's just looking at a whole different scenario of the pictures. Oh, you're looking at her titties, you're looking at her ass.
Yeah.
It's just extra shit with females when it comes to shit like that, man.
To me, the way I look at it is, it shouldn't matter, because whether she liking, let's say, whether she liking nutty pictures or she liking Trey Songz pictures, what tells me Trey Songz ain't gonna be the dirtbag he is and sliding my girl DM and he gonna end up smashing my girl? Like, I'm gonna treat it the same. So I don't mind you liking every Trey Songz picture. I don't mind you liking every nutty picture. It should be the exact same thing.
That's right.
I mean,
Trey Songz is a dirtbag, just like the rest of them.
I just feel like it shouldn't be no, listen, if you know who your mate is, you know what you got, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason for you to feel upset. Ain't no reason for you to get in your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Acting all crazy. Because for a guy, when a female start acting like that, they start feeling like the female's insecure. Like, what is it that you so mad about? Like, you know what I'm saying? This how
I'm
some
not gonna
guys
act
think.
crazy. I'm just gonna have a conversation about it. And tell them how I feel. Like, I don't feel that is right. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I wouldn't do that. So I want the same respect. I wouldn't like somebody's picture, just keep on liking their pictures every single day. That means I'm paying too much attention to them to like their picture all the time like that.
If
I mean, you got a notification, they pop up.
If she pop up on my timeline, I can't double click, because it don't cost me nothing to double click. And me double clicking don't mean I'm sleeping with the chick or I'm calling the chick. It's up on my timeline. Oh, that's kind of dope. That's it.
Exactly.
Right. I totally agree. Angie, what you think about that, Angie? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Angie.
Okay, we're gonna get back to Angie until she get her audio fixed.
I mean,
and all that.
Angie's from Venus too, because she felt the same way. She talking about she don't like all that. I guess that's why they say men are from Mars, women are from Venus, because y'all weird as hell.
Pretty much.
Y'all
Y'all can
weird.
hear me now?
We ain't weird.
Oh yeah, we can hear you definitely now. Shit. Talk your shit. Okay. So I mean, a little bit in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Y'all spaz out a little bit too much. I think y'all spaz out faster than guys when it comes to situations like this.
Not all the time.
All right.
Unless the guy is like super overprotective.
I always have a problem when I date somebody, because I have a lot of friends that's guys. So
if you tell me
I hear no shit.
you don't like these pictures so much and
I hear nothing.
way about you regulating his social media, if you wrong for feeling some type of way?
okay, I didn't hear you.
I said once you confront her about liking shorty pictures on IG, is he wrong for feeling some type of way about you trying to control his social media? Because that's pretty much what you're doing.
Well, he ain't wrong for his feelings. You have your feelings, but there's gonna be a problem, because if I tell you something, or I ask you something, I tell you, if I ask you something and you just like don't pay no mind, you know, that's a problem for me, because that means you're not giving me no type of respect.
All right, but you don't respect him enough to actually believe that
That's it.
like a picture without actually having no alternative motive behind it. Like it's just a like.
No, but I didn't say that he was doing something. I asked to stop liking her pictures so much because it's making me feel a certain way.
But
I never said he was doing something.
I'm trying to figure out.
But what is it? What is it that he's doing?
Right.
Exactly.
He liking her pictures too damn much.
Look, you liking the picture too much. It's too much for you. You can't deal.
That's worse than
it's too
cheating.
damn much.
So that's worse than
Goodness.
talking. Is that worse than talking to somebody? Like that's not even as bad as
It
talking.
must be. It must be. It has
I
to be.
think it depends on like if it's their friend or if it's just some chick from the neighborhood.
All right.
Now, if it's his friend, that's different. But it's some chick in the neighborhood, to me, that's totally different.
All right,
Like if it's a friend.
Why would that be totally different?
hold on, Choice.
Because that's his friend. He want to like her pictures or whatever. But somebody in the neighborhood, no, because somebody in the neighborhood could take it as something else too. Like that he likes her by liking all her pictures. And that's going to bring a problem between me and her.
Okay, so is it that you think she might read too much into the liking, or is it that it makes you look bad that he's liking her pictures?
No, I just think some people read things differently. She might think that he likes her.
So
See what I'm saying? Then that's gonna make me look stupid around the block because she can be saying, "Oh yeah, he like all my pictures. He got a girlfriend right there. He like all my pictures."
See how females think? You see how y'all think? Like, why?
Let me.
So,
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Ange.
In my opinion, the social media, it depends who you have in your page. That's number one. Number two, it depends what you use your social media. You know, a lot of people misunderstand the social media. I had to take my social media off. I'm just going to say it like that because I had to take a break of it. You understand? The social media is supposed to be for adults. You understand me? To connect with their friends and their family. Some people, they take it out of control. Like some people, they make you take it to a level that is even with this COVID, because you can go nowhere, you can do nothing. So all you doing is looking at pictures and you looking at comments, and people think that you're throwing shades, or people think you liking their pictures because you want to sleep with them. It's just, it depends on the person. Me personal, I didn't care if he likes 10,000 pictures because that's what the page is for. But once you lose my respect as a woman and as my relationship, my trust to you, it's gonna be a problem. Because if I see that she's doing other things that she's not supposed to be doing, that's when I'm gonna come to him and be like, and approach him and be like, what's going on? Why are you liking all her pictures? What is this is going on? Because it's called respect and trust, but at the same time, it can get messy. It can get
Where
messy.
did all of that come from? Where did all of the disrespect and the come on now?
It can, because a man opinion is not gonna look as a woman opinion. Remember,
Exactly.
us women, we got feelings.
Battle the sexes.
We're more emotional than men. There are men, they're emotional, but not so much like us women. Some men,
You're
they're
right.
so
No.
low-key sensitive, and they will not say it because of their manhood. You understand me?
all right, so let me ask you the part two of this question. Would you feel some type of way if your man refused to add you as a friend on social media?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because he hiding something. He hiding something. Of course.
Why would you? But why would it be an issue
Because
if
that means you hiding something.
Exactly.
if y'all live in the same, if y'all in the relationship?
We should be
Are you serious?
point blank.
Are you serious? So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me you're gonna be upset if your man don't add you onto Facebook or social media because you think he's hiding something and y'all live in the same house and y'all married or y'all been together for so long?
Shouldn't have no social media then. Point
What?
blank. Point blank.
Oh y'all wilding. Y'all females is wild, crazy.
Hold on. So you got two choices, right? A or B. A, he adds you on social media as a friend, but don't never post you. B, he posts you on social media, but y'all not friends, and so he don't add you.
Well, it depends. It depends on the relationship. Some people like the relationship private.
It always depends.
No.
Yeah, it always depends. You see that? Do you see this gray line they're walking?
Do you want A or do you
Shut
want
up, cousin.
to be friends on social media, but he don't post no pictures of you. He don't add you. You all over your social media, but he don't post you. Or B, he'll post your pictures, but he won't tag you on it because y'all not friends.
Exactly. And have your cake and eat it too, girl.
I don't know.
We both can play the same motherfucking game because I won't.
You see the tit for tat thing though y'all females do? That's another thing y'all females do. Y'all do the tit for tat thing because, like, for what?
Bullshit.
Like, why?
Well, the tit for tat, it's not really tit for tat. It's like, oh, let me show you how I feel. Because sometimes men don't understand how you feel, so you have to show them.
So sitting down and have a conversation and communicating with your man, it don't work no more. That's not good for 2021.
No, you can do that too, but if that don't work, then you have to show them how I feel.
Okay, so
no, see, for y'all females, y'all feel like it don't work, so then y'all take it to social media so the whole world can see it.
Females, no, I don't. That's no.
Yeah,
I don't put my business on social media. I come straight to the point. I go straight to your face.
All right, so which one do
I'm
you
gonna go to no phone, no apps. I go straight to you.
All right, Ange.
Ange's looking real tight right there. She got the face expression, hand movement going.
Or do you want pictures on social media? Which one you want? You want?
I don't need pictures on social media. You can give me A.
So you want to be friends?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Ange?
I want both of them.
No.
The gray line walking. Look at you.
Again, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Come on, Ange. You gotta choose one.
I go
A or B.
I go with B.
Which is?
B just gonna be friends on the social media.
You know what that tells me though?
What?
Tell us.
That tells me that the relationship is not secure because y'all wanna keep tabs on what he's doing on social media. Like yeah, it's not enough that he could post your picture and actually people know that he got a girl.
Right.
I want to see what the fuck is going on his page.
It's
No.
That's just like y'all want to have.
I know everything what the fuck is going on his page.
No, not for me though.
It's never
I don't
enough.
go on a person's page. If I'm dating somebody, I really go on their page.
Every female say that. Oh, I'm not going on my man's page. I'm not like that.
I don't. I really don't.
Until one of their friends hit him up and say, "Yo, girl, why he liking Shorty page so much? Why he liking
I
all
will
the
go there.
But so what? But y'all men got your brothers or your cousins.
That's all it takes.
Page, and y'all be like, oh, look at her. She went to the club. Oh, look at her.
Not even that. See, that's the niggas.
Y'all men, y'all do the same shit.
That's the men that's insecure. First of all, hold on, Choice. Hold on. That's the men that's insecure and want to be over possessive about their female because them niggas is already doing dirt. You feel what I'm saying? That's some niggas that's out there doing dirt. They already feel they dirty dick niggas. You feel what I'm saying? And now they want to act crazy when they see shit on their page or on their girl page. That shit is whack. You feel me? It's whack.
But it doesn't go to every woman. It's just some women that decide to feel the way they feel.
Majority.
Let me tell you
Majority.
This. When it comes to men and women, I could be going now, right? And I'd be like, yo, babe, I'll be back. I'm gonna go hang out with the fellas. You're gonna be like, all right, what time you coming back? Who gonna be there? What y'all doing? And then when it's the opposite,
I don't do that. I don't do that.
You're lying. You're lying. You just said that you did.
I don't do that. I want my man.
You just said that you did. You see this gray area you walk in? Mommy.
If my man wants to go out with his friends, I'll be like, go ahead, go have fun. The only thing I ask for is
so hold on, Books. All right, so Ange, let me ask you a question. You let him go out with his friends, right? You giving him a time limit to be home?
No.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't.
Look,
no.
hell yeah.
No, I fucking don't.
Before the sun come up, you better beat the goddamn sun. Of the top doing. Like that's it.
I want to go have.
He gotta be before the sun come up. He gotta be home before the sun come up.
Exactly. Else my top blocker is going on.
The age is probably not going to tell him you gotta come back by a certain time, but she'll be there waiting for him.
Of course, I'm gonna be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you for food on the table and everything.
You might as well tell him what time you gotta be home, because if I come home and you there sitting on the bed rain on me, that means you expected me to come in at a certain time.
No, I don't be
Exactly.
staying up like that. I'm just saying, like, I think it's respectful to come in before the sun.
But why? But why is it a rule for me to come in before the sun?
To me, that's just a respectful thing because when I go out and I'm in a relationship, I look at my time. I come in at respectful time.
But you with your homegirls. So if you with your sisters, your homegirls, I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Like you come in when you want to, you a grown-ass woman. As long as you're not there doing dirt, it shouldn't be no issue. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not insecure to be like,
but I just don't do stuff like that. I come in at a certain time.
Most females
come in at a certain time.
Most females feel like the only thing that's open after hours is pussy in a bar or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, if you think like that, then you just automatically feel like you don't have no trust in your relationship.
No, it's not about trust. It's about respect to me. Now, like say if he's at his homeboy house and he got drunk and he can't come home, then pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm too drunk. I'm gonna stay over here. I have no problem with it. But no, if I come in at a decent time, then you need to come in at a decent time. Like that's just it.
What if he's too drunk to actually make that call and he doesn't come home?
He needs to have one of his friends to make the call for his ass.
Listen, if everybody...
like he's here, he tore up, he ain't coming home tonight. All right.
It happens though. It happens. He can get drunk to where he can't make that call.
If everybody getting lit, we watching TV and we all fall out.
Right.
Well, he gonna hear my mouth when he come in. That's what it is. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna hear my mouth. I'm gonna feel some type of way until I understand. He explained what happened.
But you don't. But if he tells you, "My bad, babe. I went to homie house. We drank. We was watching the football game, and we all fell asleep. Next thing I know, it's 6 a.m. It's still an issue because that's
exactly.
Wait, worried. So that's why I like to call. I get worried. So now if he explained it to me, I'm like, okay, I let it go. But I ain't gonna lie, when you first come in, I'm gonna curse your ass out because I'm gonna be like mad worried.
But you see why I gotta get cursed out?
Because
why
I
we
was
just
worried.
can't sit down and talk calmly?
But if he knows,
I'm gonna curse you out.
If he knows that you're worried about him and he knows the type of woman you are, he shouldn't be doing that to you. He should have at least communication with you, at least. See, I don't care you come. You can come.
This is where you have battle of the sexes right here.
As long as that he knows that he respecting me, and I don't give a fuck if he cheats or not, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be your loss. You dirt, if you cheating on me out there and you don't fuck you doing, I don't give a fuck.
Cheating come in at? Where did cheating come in at in the picture? Nobody said anything about cheating.
Well, I'm just saying, like anything can happen. You can get hit by a school bus, you can get COVID, you can get locked up. We're playing this type of fucking.
Yo, Angie be going off.
Listen, Angie, if I tell you I'm going to Nutty house, right? I'll be back in a bit, but you don't hear from me. And then I call you at 6 a.m. My bad. We all fell asleep. But I told you where I was going to be at. So you could have called me. You could have pulled up a Nutty house. You would have found all of us laid out. It's still.
But that's different because you know where he's at.
I know who's you are, and I know who's Nutty. You understand? So at the end of the day, if that's your brother, right? That's your brother. That can happen. That can happen to me. I can go out with my friends and I can get drunk, and my sister, whoever was like, no, I don't want you to go home early because I'm not gonna let you go home like that drunk, especially on the Uber. You understand me? It can happen to anybody. But my whole thing is, when you come home, we're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna put fingers at you. I'm gonna say, babe, what happened to you last night? Everything's okay with you? I'm gonna use my words. But if you constantly doing this every weekend, staying in Nutty's house, falling asleep, there's gonna be a motherfucking problem.
Exactly.
There's gonna be a motherfucking problem.
Somebody sit over here on this line. Somebody sit over here on this line. As long as they call, as long as they call, it's okay.
That's what I'm saying. As long as they call, it's okay. Then you won't be worried.
As long as I call, you don't care about me coming at 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't mind.
Not in no afternoon.
But you just said, you just said if I call.
Hell no.
You see how your females change it up? The fuck out of here. Y'all bugging y'all crazy. You just said if I call.
You can be at work for 12 hours.
That's the next day.
The next day.
Communication is the key. It's the weekend. I got the weekend off. I'm chilling with the homies. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you just said if I call.
Yeah, but 12, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, that's no. You want to have a whole bunch of weekends off because we're going to be done.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That could be a nice probation. Your popo.
Hey, yo, Choice, you hear this?
So my
ex
crazy, Papa. Too crazy. Mucho loco.
Yeah, mucho loca.
Mucho loco.
Hell yeah, mucha loca. Yep.
Hey, yo, listen. This is why it's called Battle of the Sexes, because y'all just wild with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Bugs, you want to do the next joint?
No, we just going.
But. All right. So you fellas, you got to put yourself in their shoes, right?
Exactly.
Would you want your woman to stay out and come in the house
every weekend? No.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
But see, that's the thing. Nobody said every weekend.
We like, just, oh, I don't want you with your friends. Because when you be your friend, you acting loose. Or you doing this, or you doing that.
See, that's an insecure nigga. That's a nigga that's insecure. Like me, I don't care. First of all, 9 times out of 10, if my girl is out and she come back in the afternoon, I'm doing clothes. You feel what I'm saying? So personally, I don't give a fuck what's going on. If you decide that you want to do dirt and you want to fuck up your relationship, then you go ahead. Because you know my resume. You dig what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, it's not going to happen. I wouldn't even feel that type of way.
But that's how
I'm saying.
That's how I feel. You want to go do your dirt, go ahead, do your dirt. The end of the day, don't get caught.
But my mind frame is not even thinking about you doing dirt because I know you go with your homegirls.
Your fame is not like that, but you not 1,000 other men. You understand me? You talking about yourself. We're talking about men versus females. So you're not gonna come and bash just us, just me and the other woman in the other line. Because at the end of the day, not every woman is the same way. You understand? There are women that can live with their husband and still have a side nigga and a side nigga. Maybe me and her, we don't do that. And just because we can go out for a drink, that doesn't mean that we here doing dirt or the case is. I'm not saying that every man is doing that. I'm just saying my opinion. I will let you go out with your friends, but once you keep doing it, the same routine, something is not right in the picture. And the picture got to get fixed, it's going to get broken, or I'm just going to let the picture go. That's it.
You just bugged out. Point blank. You just bugged out anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just be ready to flip on nigga.
Yeah, I'm bugged out.
You know what I'm saying? So
fucking bug the fuck out.
I'm gonna let you go out with your friends. What you mean you gonna let me do something?
Like, this is what I be saying. The way female and this is why most men
got me right there. So
this is why most men enact and they react the way they do. The way the female talks to them.
Because they're not gonna let them do what they want to do. If you want freedom, you say single. If you want to be in a relationship, you cannot have all that freedom. Because let me tell you something. While you in a relationship, you got kids. You got responsibility.
Hold up, fellas, please. Let me get her. Please. Are you serious? Did you just say
you single? You can do the fuck you want to do.
Hold up. Yo, Ange.
The freedom is
over. She's tripping.
The freedom is over.
Did you just say that? Did you just say let and if in a relationship you can't? Did you just say that?
She did.
Oh yeah, we would have been done.
You heard it.
Yeah, we would have been done. There's no way you want to tell me as a grown man I can't, and you're not gonna let me.
Can I fuck with you?
What? Are you serious? What type of relationship is that?
Prison?
It's not. It's the dictatorship.
Bugging.
That's it. It's 50-50. That's what's called relationship.
I just think when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to move.
That's not 50-50. That's not 50-50. You trying to control.
No, it's not trying to be control because you trying to be like you single. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker.
Who said?
You don't count. Not even bucks. You don't count.
So you trying to say
get the fuck out of here?
You can't have friends no more.
Exactly.
No, you can have friends. You can have friends, but I'm talking about the freedom. Once you're single, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, so
you can stay single and do whatever you want.
So once you're in a relationship, you're pretty much doing a bid.
No, you're not doing a bid. It's just you're supposed to move differently.
I understand that. Listen, I'm with it all the way. You can't move like you singer. However, words like I'm gonna let you and you can't have this freedom. Words
Like
like
your shit, bro.
we're not gonna do that. Cause
Well, everybody is different. Like I didn't say that. I just think like we just have to respect each other. So
You
my
was
thing is,
thinking
if you want to come at
you
5
was
o'clock in the
thinking it.
morning, don't get mad when I come in at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's
I'm
it.
not. I'm
I hear
not.
you. I hear you.
So
That's
we
the
both
shit.
be coming
I'm
in at
not
5
going to get
o'clock in
mad.
the damn
I
morning.
would not get mad. I would not get mad if my lady came in 5 in the morning. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't get mad if it was 6 in the morning, 10 in the morning. My whole thing is this.
Naughty, you know you lying. Stop it.
I'm dead serious.
You lying.
It's no reason for
She
what.
come every day. She come at 5 o'clock in the morning.
We're not talking about every day.
Every day.
We didn't say every day. Every day. First of all, every day is not even, that shit won't even play with me.
Like you going to your friend's house every weekend.
I don't have to do that. I run a business. You dig what I'm saying? I run a clothing line. I do a radio show.
Everybody can run different things.
all right.
Now I let it slide if
You
like
tripping.
somebody came from out of
Yeah,
town.
I'm glad you my
from
sis.
that time.
I'm glad you my sis, because there's no way we would have been in a relationship.
I don't want to get a
Gemini
relationship.
too, you crazy.
You
You crazy, B.
We would have fucking
Sister's
sex.
crazy.
Too crazy. Too
I
crazy.
too crazy. You hear that? She's too crazy,
crazy.
B. Word up. I'm like, she said can't and won't. Like, those are things that you say to an animal.
Not even to an animal.
What is
Yeah.
They can walk.
You say that to a dog. Like,
I'm a selfish person. I want my man to myself, and that's it. And it's gonna be for us. And you're gonna go out. You can do whatever you want. It's gonna be respect. But don't you think you're gonna be every weekend hanging out to 5 to the sun and 8 and 9? No. It's called communication. It's called respect and trust.
I got a question.
yeah, but it's not called lockdown. It's not called punishment and lockdown.
You're not in Rikers Island. You're not in jail. You can do what fuck you want. I just saying that I just want you to have respect. But freedom changes. When you're single, it changes when you're in a relationship. That's all it changes. When you're single, the freedom is different when you're in a relationship. Point blank.
Yo, Boogie, you hear this bullshit?
I hear it. We're just gonna stick in the relationship lane and we're just gonna pivot a little bit. So how would you handle, speaking of this whole coming home at 6 o'clock in the morning and all that shit, how would you handle if your man or your girl has a friend that you don't really fuck with because you feel like they're a bad influence on them?
There's a lot of females like that, so there's no reason for nobody to be quiet, because some females that I know y'all got some friends that's talk about it. Talk about it.
Well, I'm gonna
So,
say how I feel about the person, and that's what it is.
Because that females, y'all chat.
I got all type of friends, and I don't gotta be like my friends. I'm gonna be like myself at the end of the day.
It's real shit. So that's how we feel. Yo, we got another person in the live. Would you like to chime in? Would you like to say something? The live. We see somebody in the live. You don't gotta be shy.
I'm new. My name is Tanya. I don't know if it's up there or not. I don't use Zoom. But what? I'm listening right now and getting a feel of it. And then I'm gonna get input if possible. Like what I feel like it's time for me to talk.
All right. That's
Y'all could tell I'm a talker though. Y'all could tell, so but I'm also a listener. So
It's fair. It's definitely fair. It's definitely fair.
But yo, hey, so you're trying to tell me if let's say you're dealing with Nutty and me and Nutty best friends, but I'm a bad influence on the nigga. I bring the nigga to the strip club. I bring the nigga around the negativity, and you don't really fuck with that. How you gonna tell your man that? Oh,
so kind of what everybody say. I do a choice.
I wouldn't make him choose his friend because he has his own mind. Like his friend can't make him do anything.
Okay, but so you're okay with me and him being friends?
No, I ain't okay with it. I'm gonna tell him I'm not okay with it. And if he start acting like his friend, then it's a done deal.
So if this
I don't
is
think
the friend,
that's fair. I think you gotta respect him as his friend because he was his friend before you even came into the picture. So maybe you should try to sit down with both of them and let him know, like, yo, I don't appreciate you taking my man to the strip club. Like, I'm trying to get him to respect this relationship.
yeah,
If you can't respect it, you're gonna have to get the fuck away.
That's gangster.
No, I'll sit down and have a talk, but after that talk, if he's still acting like his friend, I'm gonna be gone because I don't have time for that.
Even if
I would talk to both of them as a person, because if that's like his best friend, I mean, he gonna do what his best friend wanna do at the end of the day, because that's like his brother.
See, for me, I look at it like this. Not necessarily. You got to look at it like this. All right, that's my man. That's my best friend. That's my brother. I don't like to go to strip clubs, but when I go to the strip club, I'm not at the spot where the females are shaking. Don't come near me shaking shit. I'm at the bar. You heard? I'm at the bar. I'm getting twisted. My brother's he's at the stage doing what he do. So it's cool. Like, it's not like when we go out, I'm doing the same thing he's doing. So there's no reason for it. It's all about trust. If you got trust in your man, it's not about, oh yeah, him being like his brother or him being like his best friend and you're gonna leave. I mean, you ain't got no trust in your man or the relationship. And this is where shit be unstable. You think what I'm saying? If you just got some trust, like, all right, I'll take you to the strip club with me. What's popping?
Don't invite me to no strip club because I'm liable to slap you, but if you got a little bit of respect now, we not doing no wild shit. You know, I'm gonna let you go out. Like I always said, I let a man lead. You feel me? I feel like the man is the leader first and foremost. So if I gotta tell you constantly what I like and don't like that you're doing, it's a problem, and you don't have respect for me nor this relationship. But I feel like I can trust you while you're out there and you're having fun, but at the same time, come home at a respectable time. Like, dude's gonna know, because I'm gonna talk to your friend first and foremost. So dude's gonna know, oh shit, man, his girl ain't gonna allow this, but she gonna be cool if he come back at this time. Like, you know, it's just like ways around it where everybody knows.
I got a question for all the ladies on the chat right now, because I keep hearing this one word, two word, respectable time. What do you guys consider a respectable time?
I feel like in a relationship as a couple, a respectable time is I'll allow club let out time. Like, I'll allow that and not have no complaints. I won't hound you. But anything at the club let out time, I can't rock with that. You feel me?
Going out to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still smoking and drinking.
Okay, y'all doing that. That's part of club let out time.
So if your man comes home at 4 in the morning, it's an issue?
No, that's not an issue.
No.
As long as it's before 7 o'clock, before that sun comes.
So somebody said on this side, somebody said it depends on what time he leaves.
No.
Like, if you if the last time I see you was at 10 o'clock in the morning, dude, if, like I said, if you give me too much freedom, no, I can't rock with it. I'm gonna see you as a friend. I'm not gonna see you.
First of all, ain't no man going party at 10 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Leaving this woman at 10 o'clock in the morning.
No, I'm talking about like if you're gone from 10 o'clock in the morning and that was the last time I seen you.
Okay. Well, I mean, most men is smart enough not to do that, but you got some stupid niggas you got some stupid niggas that do that. You feel what I'm saying? But my whole thing is like,
because you're not laying down, you're not telling him how you feel, because if you say something about that, the dude gonna come off and be like, oh, you're annoying, you're nagging, you're doing this, you're a bother, like, why can't I go chill with my dude? Dude, it's not about that. It's about you being gone. God knows what. Okay, you gotta go to work there, so you at work, I gotta go to work, we missed each other. You feel me? Next time, now I'm home, but I'm home and I'm occupied with kids. I'm home doing homely woman things. You feel me? I missed you because you came in. You noticed I was busy. You took a shower. You did. No, I'm not allowing. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not tolerating that at all. Like it's levels to how you moving. If you moving like you're not in a relationship, you not in a relationship. That's how I'm seeing it.
This is battle of the sexes for real.
That's-
This is definitely battle
I
of the
mean,
sexes.
That's logical. That's logical.
So Choice, let me ask you, if the tables was reversed, Books, if the tables was reversed, would you allow your female, what is the reasonable time for your lady to come in?
What's a reasonable time?
We niggas, so for us it's
No, for me, it's like once you tell me, babe, I'm out. Chances are, when it's time for me to go to sleep, I'm going to sleep. So whenever time you come home, I probably won't even know you came home. I probably
No problem.
in that bed with me. Otherwise,
Right.
9 times out of 10, I'd be saucy. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'd be saucy working on some work or something like that and fall asleep and don't even realize. I'm saying you probably gotta wake me up.
listen, you call me because you text me, I'm probably asleep, and and hopefully it wasn't an emergency.
Right.
Now, with that being said, this is not an everyday thing. This is the blue when you're going out with your friends, because we're not going to do every weekend you out with your girls and I'm supposed to be home like Boo the Clown. Now, we're not going to do that.
When I was younger, I was going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, come home, go to work, go to school. I did all that, but now I'm older, so I don't think like that. You understand me? It depends on a person's age. Now I like to
no. It don't depend on no age. You know how many old. First of all, hold on. You know how many old head clubbers is out there in the club shaking their ass before this COVID popped up? Before this COVID popped up, our network. Network. Your choice. How many times we done been to events and we seen old heads, you know what I'm saying, out there and they twerking, shaking their ass. It don't matter about the age. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all a question. So, and this goes for the fellas too. So we going through COVID, right? So your mate tells you they want to go to one of these underground clubs, these clubs that you got to DM and to get the address and all that shit. You let them go, and then pictures pop up later. They ain't even have a mask on. Would you feel some type of way?
He ain't getting in. He ain't getting in. It's COVID. Yeah, it feels like he ain't getting in.
He's not coming back in the house. You're not letting him back in the house.
COVID is out there. You ain't had no mask on. You around people. Hell no.
Shit.
Nope.
You better go stay in the hotel for 14 days.
Exactly. Go quarantine. Like,
Look, you hear that? You hear that? Stay your ass 14 days. 14 days in a hotel. Boom.
Hotel. And you love your y'all supposed to love your man.
Oh, well, I do. Well, if I had him, I'm single. If I had
14 days.
I do love my man, but quarantine. I have lupus. So I have to be very careful. So if that was for real, your ass is quarantining away from me.
Copy, understandable.
My life comes first.
All right, so let me ask you a different type of question. So let's say
go play, man. Go play nice.
His friends didn't have their mask on and they was talking to chicks.
They trying to be in the host.
Would you prevent him from seeing his friends after this?
Hell yeah, because they could have COVID too.
No, it's too late for you.
Hell yeah, like no, nope.
This is
You don't gotta stop.
This is where controlling
friends. You don't gotta stop being friends, but you gotta just be careful. You gotta be, extra careful. That can be that COVID can go in any place.
Exactly. You could bring it home, give it to your kids, or anything.
It don't have to just be dumb because you don't know who has it. You don't know.
So if the whole
I'm not gonna tell you don't be friends with them. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Right. Oh, Ange, by the way, Ange, I wanted to say nice shirt. But go ahead, Books.
If the whole club don't have a mask on, but he do, and he want to go back, let's say 2 weeks from now, is it still cool?
No, because at the end of the day, when you go to them underground, how they drink it? He got to pull his mask down to drink his damn drink, right? So he's still in the hotel for 14 days. Like no.
Yo, y'all not playing. Y'all not playing. This is I told you, Battle of the sexes, Bugs. I told you it was gonna happen. I mean, it's always gonna be that way. That's like the second. I mean, we might as well just jump into the second joint.
I mean, we only got 8 minutes left, but shouldn't be long. So check it. Your 17-year-old daughter comes home and brings her boyfriend home, but dude is 23. What's your reaction?
That's kind of hard because I was 16. No, I was 14, and my boyfriend was 18. So
He didn't get locked up?
no, I married him and everything. He didn't get locked up.
But you listen, he gonna have to red flag you all the way till you hit 18. We're not doing
Straight
that.
up. 14?
I would probably call the police though. I wouldn't know.
I lied. I ain't gonna lie. I lied. I said I was 16, so he thought I was going
If
on
she
17.
bring that old dude, I'm gonna consider him an older dude. If she's 17 and he's 23, like you're not 20.
Yeah,
Throw me out my house, and I don't want to ever see y'all together. Like, come on, I'm gonna beat the shit out of my baby.
Well,
Like
I wouldn't do that. You know why? Because sometimes when you do that, you push them in their hands and they can leave. So you have to really talk about it because sometimes you fall in love with people that's older than you.
Nah,
You
fuck
do.
that. She's
I
17.
mean, I
You
understand.
can't like make them stop.
I would feel like he manipulated my baby into being with him. No.
But what if she wanted to be with him?
I feel like if she wanted to be with him, she would talk to me. I would know.
You could be with him next year.
Some
You could be with him next year when you're 18.
Right.
I'm not.
No, you can wait. You can wait. No.
Y'all could be
Nah, you're not just supposed to throw this up on me. Nah.
So you mean to tell me, so at 17 she gotta wait until 18? So if it's a boy, it's the same way?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if it's a boy, a cat, a dog.
I mean, like, I don't want her dating. I want her focused on school. So yeah, I'm gonna feel that way. Like at the end of the day, my whole purpose for that is for her to not do what I did. So therefore, I'm gonna do what my parents didn't do to make her not want to even do things like that. Like I don't know. My baby 5, so I should listen because I need advice on that for real. What should I do?
I'm not.
Well, I'm saying by like me, like I was young and my
I got
parents kept me in the
nieces that
house.
age.
So it makes
I'm
you
not a
know.
mother, but I have nieces that age, and honestly, that's a deep solution to think about, especially in this era. Because when I was growing up, things was more strict. I was not allowed to go outside. If my parents was not outside, I was not outside. So I don't know how I would react to that.
See, it's a difference for me because see, I like older females. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Like it's like weird because you back then when we were younger, we wasn't hit to like predators and the way that pedophiles go about moving, and it's just like now that you're hip to things like that, you think differently. So when you think about a 17-year-old being with a 23-year-old, yeah, maybe she wants to be with him, but maybe she was manipulated into thinking that. I think like that.
But what if she told him? What if she told age?
But
Like somebody said over here, what if she told him the age? You feel what I'm saying?
But what y'all think about that girl that she faked her old kidnap in the Bronx? That she was a young girl and the guy was older and that was her boyfriend, and she did all that fake kidnapping because she didn't want to go back home. That was in the news, and
that might be another issue.
That was
she's a loser.
That's a deep-rooted issue. She just didn't want to go home.
Exactly.
So was problems at the house.
And he was
Yeah,
older.
that was problems under the household.
They did this whole scenario. They came out the car, they hit the mother, they hit her, and it was all a lie because she didn't want us to go back home because the mother said to her that she didn't want her with him.
Okay.
And she lied about the whole story.
So someone said on this side, what if she told him that she was a little bit older?
See, if she lied,
but she didn't know her age.
That's a different issue. But as far as Angie's question goes, like I feel like him as an adult should be prosecuted because
prosecuted.
Bullshit. You went
18, boy.
What you
talk to him? You can break them. You can separate them if you feel like that. You ain't gotta prosecute the nigga.
Listen.
And at the end of the day, you know that he knows she. I think that's crazy.
That's your child. You don't know. You
What
don't
if
know
she lied though?
It's home. You don't know how she's gonna react.
But if she lied about her age,
to react.
Why would you get him prosecuted?
We're not talking about lying about the age. If you clearly know she's 17 and you're 23, you don't have my blessing, so you fake you being kidnapped and he helped. I said prosecute his ass to the fullest extent of the law. You a grown-ass adult. You should have known better.
You always want to throw a nigga. You want to always throw a nigga in an electric chair.
The difference, you know what's the difference?
You know what I mean?
I got daughters. That's the big difference. I got daughters. So no, fuck that. Because if you don't prosecute him, then you're going to prosecute me for killing the nigga.
And at the end of the day, your daughter still probably date him and you be in jail and he
right. But like somebody said over here, nowadays, these girls just looking like these 14 and 15-year-old kids is looking like 19, 20. You feel what I'm saying? So if a nigga get caught out there, that's because her age and the way she's looking.
Nutty.
Says she's lying.
Nutty.
They're gonna prosecute.
It doesn't matter how she looks.
Like Angie said, you can't tell who you love.
Nutty, listen to me. How many niggas out here looking and acting like they're balling, but they don't got $2 in the bank account? I don't give a fuck how you fake it. It's still not.
But right. Everybody not like that. It could be a decent person.
If you're decent, then you're gonna respect my wishes and wait till next year. And if y'all still feel the same way, then rock on. You got my.
It don't work like that all the time because
it's like he could stay in the family without dating her. Like you could come to family dinners, like make your presence known. Let me give you the respect to take my daughter out. Like you're 23, you should move about that differently.
Most kids know that their parent is going to get angry, so they most likely going to lie, or they're going to tell them like, "Listen, I'm not going to tell my parent yet that." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, most kids do that. I'm not.
I would be angry if you don't tell me, but if you tell me ahead of time, like, "Oh, mom, I really like this dude. He's 23. What?" Like, nah, I need to meet him. Like, is levels to that for real though, for real. Like, if you talk to your parent about, if I would have talked to my parent about it, I felt like it would have went so much different. Whereas I snuck out. You feel me? So I can just go about how I was.
You snuck out because you knew you had a feeling that your parents wasn't going to allow it.
Right, but I'm pretty sure they would have allowed him to be in the family, you know, like other ways than dating me. Like he could have been around, come get familiar with the dad, come do this, you know, help around the house. He could have been there without being with me until that time came.
Exactly, I agree with you because my thing is, if you come around and you come to the family dinners and the whole family got a chance to know you. Now I know what type of person I'm trying to get with my daughter. So by the time I feel like y'all ready to move forward, I already know you because I'm comfortable with you. So when you do take my daughter out, I know who has my daughter and I don't feel no time because I got the chance to actually get to know you. Now coming up and picking up my 17-year-old kid, because at the end of the day, something happens, it's coming back to me because I'm still.
So what if you find out? What if you find out a year later? But she actually turned 18.
You found out a year later when she turned 18 that what?
They've been together since she was 17.
But did he have sex with her?
Even if he did, I'm going to be honest with you.
Huh? If they had sex with each other, then I'm going to be upset. Like, I'm going to feel violated. I'm going to feel all type of feelings, and I'm not going to want him around.
Why would you feel violated? Because... See, the thing is, the reason why she didn't tell is because she was scared because you're going to react that way.
You could have lost your virginity to a little 17-year-old boy. Like, why he got to be 23? I will feel like you was taking control over. That's it. Like, I can't look at that any different. How did you meet this 23-year-old man? Like, you go to school. Where did
But
you
you
meet him?
can't always blame
Him
the
in
man. It's
school,
not the
I'm
man's
gonna
fault
feel
all
like
the
he
time.
took advantage of you.
It don't matter. Once you find out that you underage, he should respect you and be like, nah, man, you just a little girl. Keep him pushing.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, he can't even look at you.
I feel like
These 18-year-old girls nowadays don't look like little girls.
They
A
sure
lot of
do.
men, none. I know you will not look at no 17 years old little girl.
I don't look
'Cause
at.
I know you will not look at no 17 year old girl.
No, I
'cause she's a
won't. But
little
what I'm
girl.
trying to tell you is these
You
18-year-old
will
girls
not
that's
do
out
that.
here.
So
What I'm trying to tell you.
what would be a problem of the story that
Understand.
we're talking about now?
But
You
what I'm
shouldn't
trying to
even
say
look at
is
her.
the 18-year-old girls that's running around here now in 2021 and 2020, they don't look like they're 18.
It
These
doesn't
girls are
matter
running
what they
around
look
here.
like. It doesn't matter.
It does matter because this is why a
No,
lot of
No,
niggas
it
get caught
doesn't.
up.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
So
does.
you
It
can be
does.
in a bitch. You can be in a bitch naked and you gotta let somebody touch you because you're naked. No.
Okay, so